You see one blogger will come out with his head like improper fraction. The problem of the church is religion. When it's traditional worship, which is a religion in Nigeria, you don't talk. Your anger is not with religion, your anger is with Christians. You don't like pastors. The problem with Nigeria is not religion. You see,
now this message is for the bloggers and for so many other people that thinks that religion is a problem of Nigeria, or that thinks that Christianity is a problem of Nigeria. So Apostle John C. Suleman has something to tell you, and I want us to just watch this clip for a few seconds. Then when I come back, we will dialogue and talk about it for a few minutes. Then we will know what the truth is and what is the lie. So don't go nowhere. I'll be back.
Why do you think the church is being attacked today? The church is being attacked today because it is God's interest. Anytime a pastor does something, you hear somebody come out. The problem of the Nigerian people is religion. You see one blogger will come out with his head like improper fraction. The problem of the church is religion. When it's traditional worship, which is a religion in Nigeria, you don't talk. Your anger is not with religion, your anger is with Christians. You don't like pastors. The problem with Nigeria is not religion. You say, oh, look at China, are they praying? China has over 200 gods. They don't post it on social media. Singapore, as serene as Singapore is, Singapore has 9 gods. Your problem is with Christianity. There's development in China because they don't post such things online. Your problem is that you hate Christians. You don't like Christians. That's your problem. And those doing this are those who were once in the church. You say, I've left the church. I'm no more going to the church. If you have left the church, why not leave church matters alone? You used to like the church. Now you hate the church. You don't understand the opposite of love. The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. When you once loved and you have now changed, you should not be interested in what concerns the church. You are calling men of God fake, and you are using a fake account to call pastors fake instead of calling the fake pastors your colleagues. How can you use fake Instagram account to call a man of God fake? Are you okay? The problem of Nigeria is bad leadership and lawlessness. The person that will change Nigeria, his first agenda will be law and order. We are lawless in this country. Very lawless. Even those who are looking for good governance are lawless. Those people in the different states are stealing with the pen. You are causing damage with your phone. This tribal war, who is posting it? Is it government? Yorubas fighting Igbos, is it government? You are lawless. If there is law, the first agenda of a leader that will change Nigeria is law and order. Somebody comes out and he attacks someone, he destroys marriage by posting things on social media, and when it's time to get the person to face the court, you say justice for so and so, or you tell the person come and apologize so we can do damage control. The best form of damage control is to damage the damager. The problem down media is about propaganda and narrative. Propaganda. Let's demonize this thing. Let's go after this person. Recently, this is somebody who came and painted her face and laid and said, Suleman want to kill me. Scam! And people fell for that. You are laughing because you know me, but people fell for that. So you must get to understand this thing, that the problem of Nigeria is not religion. Qatar is developed. When Qatar, the other time it was Ramadan, they didn't give anybody in the hotel food. They say everybody must fast. What's more religious than that? They made fasting compulsory for even Christians in the land. You check into a hotel, they don't feed you. You go to Dubai during Ramadan, they don't feed you. But they are developed because there is law and order. You will keep shouting, you keep doing, hey, our leader, you are worse. Every nation gets the leaders they deserve. I've left the church. I'm no more a Christian. I don't go to church anymore. Okay, now you have left the church. Why can't you rest? Is church the only thing you have left? Didn't you leave school? Are you a graduate? Didn't you leave business? You want us to open your chapter? If we start this Genesis, we'll see Revelation. No? Even your former compound, your 6 months rent is still there. You ran. Rebellion is in your bloodline. Listen, we see life from the color of our minds. What you choose to see is what you will see. If you want to see evil in the church, you will see abundance of it. But if you want to see good, you will be so shocked that so many good things are happening in the church. I know there are many fake pastors. It's true. I'm not denying it. But there are many genuine men of God. So stop this nonsense. This anger you have at the church. Hey, please, your blood pressure is my concern. Because the more you are hating the church, the more the church is rising. What your opinion is irrelevantly, infinitesimally, consequentially material. So change your mind. The church is not your problem. Face your leaders.
Now, before I start this video, I want to ask a question. If you think religion or Christianity is the problem of Nigeria, I want you to tell me why you think religion is the problem of Nigeria. Drop a comment in the comment section. Just be nice. Let's dialogue for a minute. Do not curse anybody. It's not a quarrel. Let's just know what your ideas are. Then we will continue. But now, hearing from Apostle Suleman, I have said this times and times again. Nigeria is not the most religious country in the world. Nigeria is not the most religious country in the world. You know, like you heard Apostle Suleman said right there, that China has 200 gods. Indonesia have this one. All these Asian countries have different gods and they are religious. They are. That's what it means. For you to have gods means you have different, you know, that's religious. But the problem now is that people think that because of pastors are getting rich, and don't get me wrong, we have a lot of fake pastors, we have a lot of fake preachings, a lot of deceiving things going on in the country, which is just in the few. But I still know that we have genuine churches doing the right thing, helping people, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, trying to win souls for God, doing the right things. There are many. But the problem now is that a lot of people are focusing more on the bad ones and leaving the good ones. And now people are trying to bring all the problem of the country and put it in Christianity and say it's the pastors. I've heard this thing several times. People are attacking the church every single time. And we have freedom of worship. We have freedom of religion in this country. So if, let's say, you don't like Christianity, that does not give you the right to begin to criticize it or make it look as if it's nothing. You have the choice to make, to choose to be a whatever you want to be. You can be a Buddhist, you can be a Judaism, you can be a Muslim, you can be anything. Traditional worship, just like he said, all these things are there. But nobody is pointing out all those things. Everything is Christianity. Everything is church. Everything is pastor. Everything is a prophet. Everything is this. And that is an error. Let me say it categorically here in this video that religion and Christianity is not the problem of Nigeria. And also it's not the cause of the problem of Nigeria. But if you think otherwise, drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me why you think so. Because as far as I'm concerned, Nigeria is half Christians and half Muslims. As a matter of fact, we have more Muslims than Christians in Nigeria. Yes, the Muslims are more than the Christians. Because if you check by geographical equation, the northern people have more population than the south. And even the south, the Yoruba climate, some of them are Muslims too. It's only the Igbos majorly that are Christians. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we have in the south, we have part of the south that are also Muslims. Even though we have in the north, in Kaduna and Nasarawa people, some of them are also Christians. But we have more of Muslims in the country than Christians. That is why you see, whenever it comes to election, they will use that northern religious stuff and always make sure that the northerners and the Muslims are the ones ruling most times. It has never happened that we have Christian ticket in Nigeria, but we have Muslim ticket as we speak. The last president and the vice, they had a Muslim and a Christian. During Jonathan time, we have a Muslim and a Christian. During Obasanjo time, we have a Muslim and a Christian. But now you can see that we have Muslim in Nigeria. So which makes Nigeria more like a Muslim country. But now the question at hand is, why do we always come out and point fingers at Christians and point fingers on churches and point fingers on prophets and pastors? We know, no doubt about it, we have a lot of fake people, fake prophets, fake pastors, deceiving people. That's the truth. But if you want to generalize it, that will be wrong. It's always better for you to point and say, look at what this church is doing, they are very wrong. And you have the platform, you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have all these things you can use to point out a particular church, not to generalize it. Let's say, for instance, you saw Suleman doing something wrong. You point out Pastor Suleman is doing something wrong. Yes, he will know he's the one. Not that you're coming to say, Christianity is the problem of the country. There is no allocation given to churches to run the country. There is no pastor that has been given authority to become the president of Nigeria for even a day. The churches are non-government, what's it called? It's an NGO per se. That's what the church is. That is not funded by the government. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing is that some of these powerful men of God are not speaking truth to power. If you say that, I will say, okay, fine, you have a point. But to say Christians or church is the problem of Nigeria or religion is the problem of Nigeria, that's a lie. And I want us to dialogue. It's not a quarrel. You know, so many people will come against me. They come to talk to my comment section. They abuse me. They call me names. But it's okay. But when you want to comment, just be kind. Just tell me, why do you think that religion and Christianity is the problem of this country? Just give us a few points. Then I will come back to you. I will answer you. But like you heard, you see bloggers will come out. Everybody says, Christian, let us shut down churches. So if they shut down churches, they should leave mosque. If they shut down churches, they should leave shrines and traditional worshippers. If they shut down churches, they should leave Judaism. Is that what you are saying? So the only church you have seen that is operating in religious affairs. That's not fair. Let's try and be fair in everything we do in this country. Religion, I've always said it is not the problem of this country. But if you have a different perspective on this, drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always available to dialogue. The only time I have problem with people is when they come out and they begin to abuse and begin to talk with emotions and begin to criticize. And just tell me what you think that religion or Christianity is the problem of Nigeria. Then I will get back to you. So that's all I have for you in this video. I really appreciate you for watching, for taking your time to listen to what we are saying and all these things we're doing, for subscribing. I really appreciate you. God bless you. I will see you in my next video. Remain blessed and bye.